All right, look like Odell Beckham Jr. won't be coming to Detroit Lions. For everybody hoping Odell Beckham will become a Lion because the Lions had the first crack at waivers. Here's why Odell Beckham won't be coming to the Detroit Football Lions right now. Maybe they just Detroit. Maybe they just the Lions because they got to win the game to earn Detroit, right? Just got Detroit Lions on playlist, by the way. Share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, man. So it says Odell wants to join a postseason contender for the remainder of this NFL season. Sources say so. That's the number one hurdle to jump over. He wants to play for a playoff contender, all right, where he can be very productive at. Detroit hasn't won a game, so in the obvious, we are not a playoff contender, right? So we do have the first crack at waivers as well too, but we don't have the cap space. We're not one of the teams that have at least 7.25 cap space, 7 million and a quarter cap space. That's the issue for people for the Lions, and also that he don't want to be here. And basically, this article also alluded to it may he may not show up. It also alluded to that like he may not show up if a team that pick him up off waivers, he may not comply. So right now, Detroit Lions, I don't know if it's a bye week. I don't know if they made the I don't know if they made the or they're planning on making the necessary adjustments to clear $7.25 million in salary cap. The only teams that have it now is Jaguars, Eagles, Broncos, Seahawks, Panthers, Chargers, Steelers, Bengals, and the football team. Now, any of those teams, fit. Maybe the Bengals got received, but Bengals are a contender. The Chargers are a contender. Everybody else, they ain't contenders. Okay, and so right now, team sources in this article, league sources say they expect him to clear waivers. Should Beckham clear waivers, which most team executives said over the weekend is likely the outcome, he'll be able to sign with any team. So Monday at 4 o'clock, I think the waivers start to be cleared. He'll be able to whatever how to go. He'll be able to sign with a team soon. So I'm guessing he's gonna sign for the cheap to fit in. You talking about the playoff contenders? You probably talking about the Rams with Stafford. No, we tired of Stafford. Talking about Stafford. The Rams with Stafford. The Bucks got a lot of receivers. The Cowboys got a lot of receivers. That's an injury come up this Sunday. The Packers probably the best fit for him in the NFC, but then you talking about in the AFC. Kansas City, they not really a contender. They kinda, but not really a contender right now. The Bills probably be a team, but I think he's gonna end up going to LA. That's my honest opinion. I think he's gonna end up going to LA, and that's what he want to do, and I ain't really tripping over it. I knew it wasn't a fit in Detroit. You don't want to put a gas. You don't want to strike a match or put it on gasoline. That's what you would be doing by putting Odell in this locker room. That's people don't understand. He don't want to be here. So now, if he didn't want to be in Cleveland with Baker Mayfield, why would he want to be in Detroit with Why would he want to be in Detroit with Jared Goff? People just got to use their common sense. Okay, obviously we need a receiver, and it sounds all great. We should clear cap space and accumulate more dead money and stuff of that nature. It's just not a fit. It's just not a fit. And Brad Holmes another mistake about Brad Holmes is not surrounding Jared Goff with better receiver. You think he had all the weapons in LA, right? From Cam Akers to Cooper Kupp to Robert Woods to Higsby and Everett, whatever the other tight end name they had that other year. You would think that Brad Holmes would have tried to secure him with weapons, and he didn't. He didn't. And you invest in this is the 50th offensive rebuild in the last 12 years, 10 years, and they still got issues on the offensive line. Even Taylor Decker might come back after the bye, maybe not. They took him off waivers. You still don't have Frank Ragnow. So, like I said before, so you're still gonna be talking about keep building the offensive line that we've been building forever through the draft, from Laken Tomlinson to Riley Reef to guys like Larry Warford, and bringing in Rob Sims over the last few years, Graham Glasgow, which a lot of people thought they should have kept that guard instead of paying Big V. We've been rebuilding that same stuff, and obviously before then we continued to take 1,000 receivers from back-to-back straight 3 years in a row. Well, hold on, 4 out of 5 years in a row. They took some like Charles Rogers, Mike Williams, Roy Williams, skipped a year. He took Calvin Johnson. Okay, so a lot of people tend to be scoring by wide receivers. When we hear the Lions are taking a tight end, we flinch. The regular stuff. The regular stuff. Shit, we to the point where we took different things. We took Ernie Sims, Louis Delmas in the second round, Ernie Sims in the first round. we didn't dabbled around for sure. When you say tight end, when you say wide receiver, them two positions that the Detroit Lions, man, people don't look at the offensive line like that, but they got a lot of misses on the offensive line. Let's be real. But they got some good hits. Ragnow, Jonah Jackson. Next year is going to be about Stenberger being injured. That's tough because we was counting on him to step in for Big V because he getting out of here next year right with Trey Flowers. They deserve each other. So maybe cut next year, I believe. So I mean, gotta wait and see. But Odell is not the answer. Had they won the games they supposed to win, had 3 or 4 wins right now, I'd be like, okay. But they ain't the answer. They had Matthew Stafford. Absolutely, he'd come here and get his numbers. We supposed to have him or Aaron Donald. We took Eric Ebron. That year was real. It was a big rumor that we was gonna move up Caldwell and whoever the GM was it Mayhew or Bob, whoever it was. It was Mayhew. They were salivating over Sammy Watkins, and they wanted to move up for Sammy Watkins. And honestly, Sammy Watkins wasn't even the best receiver in that draft. Talking about Mike Evans, Juice Landry, Odell Beckham. That was a huge rumor back in the day. So I done seen a majority of this, and like I said before, just gotta continue to do better. But Odell, this ain't the fit. They're trying to put a square hole in the round peg. It just ain't it. A lot of people just look at it from a talent standpoint. Look at it as a he don't want to be here standpoint. Look at him, he not gonna get 110% standpoint. Look at it as we gotta win team standpoint. You had all season go out there and strike gold on the receiver, and they didn't prioritize it. And then on top of this, they are a pass dominant team. They run the ball more effective, but they don't run it enough. It ain't like we gonna line up and we gonna run over. That's not the type of offense it is. It's not the type of offense that it is, man. And to me, it's frustrating. Because they built to line up and run through you with Darren Fields who can block well, with Hawkins who can block well. You know what I'm saying? They built to run heavy. They built to run heavy. They built. But they still want to go out there, spread it out, be cute. Whatever it may be. Let me know what you guys think, man. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist out. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You got a business question, require response, review request, hit me up. Like I said, you want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Best way to donate, share the video, subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video, hit the bell icon, all notifications, increase chance, get notification, go live, drop a video. Appreciate the love and support. Check Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Let me know in the comment section.